Should you decline offers? Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you already know the answer to this. There are a lot of new drivers that are coming onto the platform that aren't sure about this. And the answer is yes, you should decline offers that are unreasonable, that do not make sense to you. Example, here's one. As you guys already know, I've already declined some, starting my evening off. $3.50 for 1.2 miles. That is a low paying offer. Yes, the miles are reasonable, but the pay is just too low. If the offer was like $6 for 1.2 miles, I would have accepted it. Sometimes an offer will come in and it's going to take you to a bad part of town. You want to decline those offers. It's always better safe than sorry. Here's another one that I got from Spark, $34.14. That sounds awesome. It's 9 drop-offs for 19.2 miles. Now, this particular location is about probably 30-40 minutes from here, depending on traffic, and it takes me way out of my zone, and then I have 19.2 miles to travel after I get to that Walmart. So that is just way too far out. Plus there's a lot of drop-offs, and who knows how much further it's going to take me out. Not even worth it. And again, as I've mentioned before, for those newer drivers, you will not get deactivated for declining offers, except offers that make sense for you, that are reasonable for you. So I held out as I usually do. I accepted an offer, $10.76 for 5.4 miles. We are here right now. Now this parking lot is packed. I was lucky to even get a parking spot. There's other people prowling around the parking lot looking for a spot, and luckily I got one. So we're gonna go in there and check on this order, crossing my fingers it's ready. You never know when you see a place packed like this, if they're behind or maybe they're on it. We're gonna go in there and check in. Hi, just checking on an order for Lindsay and Ubereats. Thank you. That's really cool. Perfect, thank you. Sure enough, it is packed in there, but it didn't take me very long to speak with an employee. Got my order, but there was an order in the back that didn't have a name on it, so she had to come check with me and see what was in my order, and then she brought me my order. So all is good. Usually they'll put it on a stand by the door, but it is busy in there. Somebody probably forgot to put a name on it. Customer 10 minutes, 4 miles. We are on our way. Oh man, guys. So I am pretty much to the customer, and the phone's ringing and it says potential spam. I'm not answering the phone. I ignored. I'm trying to get this order dropped off. Phone rings again. Usually when it's back to back, it's either the customer or the support. So I answer it, and it is the restaurant, and it's the girl that handed me the order, telling me that she forgot to give me the other half of the customer's order. And she made it seem like she had looked over the order before she handed it off to me. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm about to drop the order off at the customer, which was 10 minutes from the restaurant. So I've already invested maybe like 15 minutes into this order. I had to wait for the order a little bit. It was packed in there, not too long. Drive 10 minutes to the customer. And so I tell her I'm going to call support to, handle this. I can't even recall the last time this has happened to me. Maybe like in the beginning days, but yeah, I'm just like, oh my gosh. And that place is packed. So of course, things are crossing my mind. I could go back there. Then I would have 25 minutes into the order. Then I'd probably have to possibly wait for somebody, maybe 5 minutes or less. Then another 10 minutes back to the customer. And so I call support to see how they want me to handle this. And the support person I got, I'm having, difficulty communicating with them. So that doesn't help. And so anyways, she ends up canceling the order, tells me to dispose of the customer's order, and that the customer can order their food again. They're getting fully refunded. So I wish I would have known this because I was communicating with the customer, letting her know what was going on. The order got canceled and then my communications cut off. So I'm like trying to communicate with the representative. Like, are you gonna let the customer know what's going on here? Because I was talking to them. Anyways, finally she tells me she's going to put me on hold and call the customer. So she comes back on the line. She said the customer already called into support about their order to see what was going on. She says the customer's totally fine. She's going to reorder, but of course she feels super bad. If I had to run back and get the other half of the order, with support and the little bit of wait time and driving back, it would probably be a little under an hour for $10. So in this situation, support just cancels the order, fully refunds the customer, tells me to dispose of the food, give it to homeless, whatever I want to do with the food. So yeah, you feel really bad and it's frustrating when this happens. I wasn't surprised, but the girl made it seem like she had looked over the order. It happens. They were busy in there, probably short-staffed as many restaurants are. So yeah, she said the customer was fine, but like I said, you always feel bad. But it would have been, you know, with all the time that I'd already put in, it probably would have been a little bit under an hour because I was pulled off to the side talking to support for a bit, trying to, one, you know, figure out how to handle this. And then two, I want to make sure that something's been communicated to the customer, that she is aware of what's going on. And then in regards to payment, of course, I got the base page showing me $2.98. I asked her, am I still getting the full payment amount? Like I said, the communication was not there. She then tells me she's transferring me to another department. I'm talking over there. It was even worse communication over there. She's reading off of a screen and tells me, thanks for calling, and then like pauses and tells me, let me see here, Ubereats. It was, you know, usually when I call in and talk with support, the communication's there, at least for me. I've heard from some of you guys, you've gotten some customer service representatives that you can't understand, which makes it difficult, especially when you're in one of these situations. You don't want to leave the customer hanging. You want to make sure you're doing what you need to do and making sure you're taken care of as well. Like I said, me going back to the restaurant and then going back to the customer, with all the time put into it, it probably would have been a little bit under an hour for $10 and some change. So yeah, it's one of those situations you kind of get stuck in. But anyways, let me know if this has happened to you, the restaurant calling you and telling you, hey, I forgot to give you half the order, or hey, I handed you the wrong order. Super frustrating. It happens. It comes with the territory, but the customer's taken care of, and I'm glad to know that she's going to reorder. She's not mad, which makes me happy, you know. We're going to get these wheels back to moving, but you know, it puts a kink in the beginning of the evening. The sun's starting to go down and you just feel like, dang it, you know, I don't even know if I even got payment on this. They said they have to put in a case or something of that sort, and then I'll hear back. So yeah, we're gonna see what else the night brings, but this kink of what happened, you know, starts you off wrong. Again, it happens. It comes with the territory. Just got to keep on moving. Anyways, I'm going to see what else we can get and get these wheels back to moving. All right, guys, got an offer lined up. Ubereats sent $7.56 for 3.7 miles for Popeyes. I am ready to get these wheels back to moving. I hate it when you get derailed, but like I said, it happens. It comes with the territory. So we are going to head into Popeyes. It seems like people are out and about dining out tonight, because Popeyes usually can pull right up front in one of their front parking spots, and they're all taken and there's people off to the side. People are out and about tonight, but hoping the order's ready. Let's get these wheels back to moving, hopefully. Hi, picking up an Ubereats for Tanya. Awesome, thank you. So order wasn't ready, but the customer didn't order much, so they threw it together really quick. Got their order. Customer is 5 minutes, 2.2 miles. And then while I was in there waiting in line, I have Spark on, and I got an offer for $11.76 for 3.9 miles. Now it is one pickup, so we're gonna go to Walmart. It's the 45 after the hour pickup, so I'll have time to go get this dropped off and go to Walmart and get that order. So we're gonna go get this Popeyes dropped off right now. I'm ready to get to going. You know, I told you I got derailed and it throws things off for you. Let's go get this Popeyes dropped off. Hi there. There you are. Have a good night. Orders all dropped off. It was a meet at door. Must have been her son's chicken for the night. He's all happy. Got that done. Now we are off to Walmart. Now I love Walmart's new update. It gives you the status of where the order is at in process. It shows that it's packing up right now, and there's also like a little refresh button you can tap to refresh it. So we are heading there, and I should be there just on time. Hoping it's ready when we get there. We're heading there now. All right, guys, I have arrived to Walmart. It's showing that it's still being packed up. There are some other drivers to both sides of me. I've also confirmed the spot I'm in, so hopefully it won't take too much longer. Have you guys gotten this update where it gives you kind of the order status is what it says? It lets you know that it's not started or finding items, packing up, and then when it's ready. I like that. I really like it. I want to know how accurate it is. If you guys have this, let me know. We're going to hang out and see how long it takes to get this order and get these wheels back to moving. All right, guys, after I got done saying what I was saying, they came right out, got the order, 9 minutes, 3.7 miles. So like I said, after I got done saying what I was saying, I wasn't paying attention to the updates to see if maybe it clicked over and then they rolled up behind me. So let me know if you have those updates. Do you find them pretty accurate? Let's go get this order dropped off. All right, guys, Spark orders all dropped off. Customer had left notes not to ring the doorbell, so I gave them a message, let them know that their order was dropped off by their front door, and off I went. The neighborhood was like almost like a maze because it was like left, right, left, and then another left, and it took me a minute to get in there and then get out. But when I finally got out, I did get an offer from DoorDash, $9.28 for 2.3 miles for Taco Bell. I am here right now, so I'm gonna go in there. I didn't even see lobby is open. Sometimes you never know. I'm gonna go in there, check on my order. Hopefully it's ready, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always so much appreciate you guys riding along with me as always. And of course, if you did enjoy the ride along, do give the video a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.